Hi guys, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great content every week. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this video. I'll be super glad to hear from you guys. What pleases me the most is seeing Zambian people rising up, standing up for something good, standing up for their own country. Zambia is a peaceful country, just in case you didn't know. A landlocked country for that matter. Zambia is envied by so many countries. Why? Because of it being a Christian nation, having different mean laws, too numerous to mention. It's good to be against anything that's not good, because you can't tell me that you can watch a blind person fall off and you're just standing there doing nothing. No, that ain't right in the eyes of God. All you gotta do is to go there first and stand them up, cheer them up. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that learn to say no to anything that's against the law to better your country. I feel super good seeing Zambian artists like Biflo, Macky, among others, rising in numbers to support their own country, and these artists are not just regular people. They are influential, and I believe when they speak out, people are gonna listen. Chela Tukuta, the photographer, is also doing great things in supporting Zambia. Shout out to Chela Tukuta for an amazing work that he is doing. Here comes a Kopala frontman, an award-winning artist, one of the most influential artists in Zambia. He goes by the name of Macky. Hear what he had to say when he went live on FB Facebook.
So to those that don't find this face familiar, or those that don't know who I am, my name is Mulaza. I am a musician who goes by the name Macky. Okay, loud and clear? Okay, bet. So I want to talk about two things mainly. The first thing is Zambia is a democratic nation. Kale tuapoka independence 1964. Especially like in this day and age, we should not even have to doubt whether we have freedom of speech. We should not. It should be clear. Before I really talk about that, let me just start by saying I am a musician who's popular in this country, and I understand with great power comes great responsibility. There's just responsibility that comes with that territory. You know what I mean? As musicians, we understand that it's not just entertaining people and making people dance. We have a responsibility to educate, to inform, and to inspire the nation. That's why if you've noticed, like the music that I've put out the last couple of years, you would tell like there's a huge difference between the music that I used to put out when I just came in and the music that I'm recording now. Is because I understand the influence and the impact that it has on thousands of people who follow my music, especially younger people. I understand the influence that I have on people. So a lot of people up to now still tell me like, hey, that hardcore street hip hop that you used to make, that was better than what you're making today. And they don't understand the reason why I had to flip the script and make it more clean, more family friendly, because I understand the influence that I have as a musician. I understand. We have put out songs like Nangubanchinge, We Shall Rise, I Declare, and all those songs are not just to make a smash hit, but also we understand that, hey, this song will build someone. This song will inspire someone. So in times like this, when people tell me things like, don't mix music and politics, people will hate you, or people always take sides and ABCD, I look at them and say, if you knew how many people have been impacted by what we do, you would want me to talk about issues that affect our community and our society. Our communities. So, especially that even before all these things, my political affiliation, my religious beliefs, I'm Zambian first. And as a Zambian, I am entitled to have an opinion about things that affect us, Zambians. I am entitled to that. I'm entitled to that. Especially in a time like this, especially when I have a platform. Keeping quiet is me doing a disservice to my people, or to my fans, or to my nation at large. You know, that sort of thing. It's important that I speak up. I go by that style. So, now that that's out of the way, I want to talk about two things. The first thing is that this party that governs this country now was founded by Sata. Sata is someone who inspired me when I was younger, someone who I really looked up to. You know, at some point, those who follow my music, at some point I used to call myself Michael Chirifta Sata Jr. That's how much of an impact that man had on me. His perseverance, his work ethics, he was the action man. And I was inspired by what he did so much that even when he was in opposition, I used to support Sata. I was one of those people who put Sata in my songs. You know? And his party was so good when it was in opposition that it made the government in power better. Like most of those things that you praise Mwanawasa for were as a result of Sata putting pressure on him. You know? So, I would want to believe that even this president, like our sitting president, will accept criticism, you know, that sort of thing. In fact, criticism is good, because you won't learn anything from, you know, like a compliment. So it's nice that people are stepping forward, that people are speaking up, that people are standing up, especially young people. You know, Zambia is a young nation, you know what I mean? Like 4.8 million Zambians are between the age of 15 and 35. Did you know that? 4.8 million Zambians are between the ages of 15 and 35. We have the numbers. Young people are always told, like, Imiti Kula Mpanga, we are the future leaders. Your time is now. Most of these people who, I said that before, most of these people who are in government now, or most of these people who are making decisions now, 30 years down the line, they won't even be here. You are the ones who need to make sure we have like a secure future. We need to speak up. All these people who are in power, our leaders, they are servants of the nation. You know what I mean? We are the ones who put them in office. We need to stand up. So I applaud everybody standing up, everybody that's speaking up. I applaud you guys. Just make sure you are doing it rightly. Make sure you have the right information even before you start talking about a specific subject. Make sure you are doing it respectfully, not too late to cancel. And yeah, there's no problem. We have the freedom of speech. You know what I mean? Don't even know to know Gulatina. As long as what you are saying is the truth, you have nothing to fear. So yeah, lastly, shout out to everybody that's standing up and speaking. Shout out to everybody that's calling a spade a spade. Shout out to B-Flow. We're standing with you. and every young voice out there that's bravely speaking truth to power. Our leaders should be proud that young people are getting involved in decisions like this. You know, I'd like to think when Vernon Mwanga was in parliament, he was like a young person, you know what I mean? We need more young leaders, more people who are interested in the affairs of this country. So, lastly, let's make sure we read up on all these issues that affect us. It's something that I've had to educate myself about, something that I had to do the research and find out about before I even say anything, because I know, like, a fool is not known till they speak, you know what I mean? So make sure before you do the research. Our reading culture is bad in Zambia. It's time we pick up a book, you know, that sort of thing. Do the research. Yeah. Can I take a couple of questions before I sign out? Let me take one or two questions before I sign out. Someone here says, what about Chinese taking control of us, over us? The law is the law, you know what I mean? And if some Chinese national does something that is unlawful, obviously first, you know what I mean? And if leaders stand behind those Chinese nationals, obviously, then you know who you're dealing with. We really need freedom of expression, especially youths, the leaders of tomorrow. Yeah, I'm really looking for like a question that I can answer here. Yeah, I'm sorry, I say you know what I mean a lot. I can't help it. K Legacy says, are you also signing your petition or a peaceful protest? I'm down with that, as long as we can have like a proper organized peaceful protest. I would even be in the forefront, you know what I mean? It's time things started changing. We've stayed quiet for a long time. It's time we started speaking out. And yeah, if we could do it peacefully, I'm with it. Why are you not showing concern or frustration? You don't think I'm showing concern or frustration? What's your thoughts on Lusambo's threats? I think those threats were unnecessary. I think someone who stands up and says gives their opinion about our national issues should not be threatened. You know what I mean? That is just wrong. You know what I mean? Are you supporting this current government? So many people are asking about how I feel about the minister's threats, if I should call them that. Like I said, if you speak out and you've done your research and you do it respectfully and you make sure that what the information that you are putting out is correct, you have nothing to fear. We will not be intimidated, we will not be scared. And like I said, shout out to everybody that's speaking out, everybody that's brave enough to come out and speak out. We really need more people, especially young people, to stand up. Next year, my elections, 2021. So I'm really looking for one more question that I can answer before I go. Thank you so much for tuning in. And lastly, we cannot just sit on the sidelines and watch all this stuff unfold without saying anything. When you see something is wrong, you need to speak up. You need to stand up, especially when you've done your research and you know that, hello, I know what I'm talking about. As long as you're respectful about it, as long as you're not being unlawful, there's no problem. There's freedom of speech in Zambia. Lastly, Biflo and every one of you guys who are standing up, we're with you. You're not alone. Good night. Bless.
Alright, that's all I had for you today, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you guys. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you. Peace. I gotta go.